Vbeast guys, what's up? Yes, it's a very lovely afternoon. It's sunny, the sun is in my face, but that's okay. It's nice, very nice. Oh yeah, some sweet, sweet gas station fruits. Alright, guys. You know, I wanted to really talk about something that has caught my attention lately. Alright, you stay there. It's like if someone's if someone they want a motorcycle, but they're too young for a motorcycle, or for like their first vehicle, or you know, they still live with their parents but they want a motorcycle. What should they do to get a motorcycle? You know, those types of questions that are surrounding people who want motorcycles but maybe too young or whatever. Like, what's my thoughts on that? I've been really thinking about that, and you know, if somebody wants a motorcycle, that's great. You know, a lot of parents or a lot of people think motorcycles are dangerous, and you know, they're not dangerous. It's just like guns. It's not that guns are dangerous, it's the people who use them that are dangerous, right? Or it's not the guns who kill people, it's the people that use the guns. They kill people, right? The people that are using the guns to kill people, they do it, not the guns themselves. Just like motorcycles, they're dangerous if someone makes them dangerous. If someone is speeding 50, 60, 70 miles over the speed limit and zooming around cars, I mean, that's dangerous. But if they're keeping it low key and they're just cruising around and paying attention, then it's all good. But I will say, if someone has never ridden a motorcycle before and they have not even driven a car yet, you don't need a motorcycle. You know, you don't need one. Even if you ride dirt bikes for fun and you think you got it, like, oh, I can shift, I know how to turn, I'm great on my dirt bike. The problem is, you're not in a real world scenario. There is no traffic when you're on a dirt bike going through jumps and stuff. It's completely different. It's completely different. Nobody can just run out in front of you or brake abruptly in front of you, so you gotta slam on your brakes and make a quick decision to either brake or get out of the way, you know, turn really quick. I mean, for instance, if someone they have experience, what's up? That's nice. You gave me the head nod. So yeah, if someone has experience when driving a vehicle, you know, four wheels on the ground, that's awesome. Because experience is definitely needed when riding a motorcycle in traffic situations, because everybody thinks they're the greatest driver on the planet. And guess what? You know, I got news. Not everyone is great at driving. Some people are just completely like morons when it comes to driving. They don't care about anyone but themselves. Those are the people that are dangerous. You know, those are the people that cause accidents and all that kind of stuff. Oh man, I hit another light. That was a short light. Sweet. So if somebody has that experience in driving a vehicle, go ahead and get a motorcycle. I would say, if you're the type of driver who really pays attention to their surrounding, I think that's a good candidate for a motorcycle. Because for the simple fact, if let's say you're driving, like when I drive, I look at others around me, I see how many cars are around me. Like, I know there's 3 cars behind me, one in each lane, one behind me. I got a truck and a car behind me, and a car right next to me on my right. I know that. And I know how many are in front of me. And I'm taking note on how these people are driving. If you're the type of driver that is in your car and you could take note of those situations, and you could almost say, that dude is about to turn into my lane. I know it. He just looks like it. And they do. That's fantastic. That means you're really aware of your surroundings, and you definitely need to be aware of your surroundings in order to be on a motorcycle. And if nobody has that street experience on any type of vehicle, then a motorcycle is not for you at the moment. Get that experience first. I think that is definitely key. Another thing, a lot of people are like, you know, oh, you should start off on a 250cc motorcycle and then move up from there. I don't necessarily think that is something that needs to be done. Now, I say that because if someone has zero experience on a motorcycle, I think they need to be getting a 250. A 250 would be great for them. Get a used one. They're very cheap. If you have no experience, there is a possibility you're going to drop it. And what's good now, you know, at least in Texas they passed a law where you have to take the MSF course. I think that's great. Now, let me give you an experience of myself. You know, I've ridden types of motorcycles all my life, from when I was a kid to now. And my very first motorcycle was not a 250. My very first legal motorcycle on the street was not a 250. It was a 600cc Kawasaki. And it was the first time I rode like a big bike. You know, everything else was tiny. I went to the dealer, got it, and the first time I ever rode a big CC bike, I hate these situations, was in the lot, in the parking lot, which was like 10 minutes, and then I took off. And I was done, you know, boom, took off. I was loving that thing. And I never took the MSF course. You know, people can do that. If people are confident enough in their skill, I was definitely confident in my skill. I rode other things, rode other motorcycles. Definitely not that big, you know, it was a lot smaller than those. And, you know, it was no big deal. But, you know, people are like, how do I get a motorcycle, get my parents to get me a bike, or I want to get a bike, what should I get, blah, blah, blah. You know, you just got to make the jump. The first jump is take the course. I mean, take the course. You just got to take the course. That's it. The course will learn you about motorcycles and different situations and scenarios and all that stuff. And you know, the course, like when I got my bike, like I said, I didn't take the course. It wasn't a law. I didn't have to take the course. But eventually I did take the course, and I honestly believed I knew so much about riding motorcycles that there's a possibility I didn't need to learn anything else because I thought I knew everything. So I ended up getting a ticket, and yes, I had my license. Boom. Plus for me. And in order for me not to have that ticket on my record, I had to take what is called deferred adjudication. So I had to basically go take that course. And I tell you one thing, that was the best thing I ever did, because it helped me in one specific area I had no idea that I was lacking in. It helped me in slow turning maneuvers. That's a big thing, because most motorcyclists will drop their motorcycle in slow turns. And the reason for that is, well, we all know, because it's, you know, you get to feel the full brunt of the bike, the weight. You have to physically do a little bit more. So, you know, newbies, if they don't take the course, I mean, there's a higher chance that they're going to get into an accident. If somebody wants a bike, do the first step. Go take your test, man. And then after that, once you pass and you get your license, just don't head out onto the open road like you're some awesomeness on a bike because you took a course. No, no, no. No, 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 no. The best advice I ever got was from my uncle. When on a motorcycle, ride like you're invisible. You know why? Because no one can see you. You know, loud pipes are something I definitely agree with. Loud pipes save lives, right? But there's just some people, they don't see and they don't hear your pipes either. I mean, they're like blasting their music and they have no idea what's going on around them. they're dangerous. Like this guy, look at this guy on his phone, just pulling out in front of people. That scared the crap out of me. My heart jumped a little bit. On his phone. Somebody wants a bike, you know, your first time bike, the first timers, it's got to be a 250. I mean, it just has to be. But they'll get tired of it quick. And when on a motorcycle, I mean, you just can't go around zooming around like you own everything. You know, I've seen a lot of newbies, they do that and they end up dropping their bikes. They end up getting into stupid accidents, or they end up getting, you know, just in a bunch of trouble because they think they know everything that there is going on about a motorcycle and what everything related to it. Like you don't. It takes years to build those skills, and it takes the wanting of the knowledge to build those skills. You know, you just don't go out there and do it. It's something that is acquired after years, or it's something that can be acquired after, you know, a bunch of studying on materials and other people's experiences and really taking that into account. But people that want to get a bike, just get it. You know, the people that are still living with their parents that are like maybe, you know, 18 or whatever, or 16 and they got their license and they can get a motorcycle. Just, it's kind of weird, or weird, I don't know, it's kind of maybe for some people dumb. If you could save up the money, go take the test on your own dime, and then once you have your license, then your parents, I would think, would be a little bit more supportive of you getting a motorcycle. I mean, you showing responsibility, and you're taking this motorcycle course so that you could learn, and just don't drive like an idiot. You know, if you drive your car like an idiot, I'm gonna say getting a motorcycle should not be very high on your priority list. You need to learn how to drive first and then take it from there. So if you want a bike, get a bike. Make sure you take the right precautions. You do it right. Just don't jump on it and go. You know, you can hurt yourself, kill somebody else, hurt somebody else. Really pay attention when you're riding too, and show responsibility, because motorcycling is not, it's something that you need to take responsibility in. When people have a motorcycle license, that license is basically saying you're taking your responsibility. Like when you're in a regular car, when you're in a car and a truck, it's your responsibility to drive unrecklessly. Okay, a motorcycle is so much easier to drive recklessly on because it is fun. I mean, it's a bike, it's two wheels, it goes fast, it can do wheelies, it can do all this cool stuff. There's there's a community. It's just fun. You know, sometimes a dude will get like hyped up and just want to take off. Like me, I'll just get like this wild sensation, like, all right, I need to go fast right now, zoom in and out and take off. I got to stop myself. You know, I got to be responsible for me and others around me as well. So riding a motorcycle isn't just having fun, it's also being responsible. So anybody that wants to really get a bike, you know, those are my thoughts on that. Yeah, so just be responsible. People will support you. Your parents will support you if you show responsibility. You want to learn responsibility by taking the MSF course. Do it right, people. You know, always ride safe. And that's all I gotta say about that, guys. So, Vbeast. This has been another random weekday video by your very own Vbeast. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Most of all,